If you're planning to move this year, don't call a realtor just yet. Because the biggest financial mistake homeowners make isn't choosing the wrong city, it's assuming that moving automatically means selling. See, most people never stop to ask the question, they just default to it. Sell, get the equity, start fresh, end of story. But here's a strategy I talk about with owners all the time, and it's simple. Never sell a home you live in. And here's what that looks like in practice. You buy a house, you live in it, 5, 10, 15 years. And when you're ready to move, instead of selling it, you rent it out. So why does that work? You see, a few reasons stack on top of each other. Number one, the mortgage is fixed for the life of the loan, usually 30 years. So that payment doesn't move. Rent, on the other hand, it goes up over time. So that gap between what you owe and what you collect just keeps growing in your favor. On top of that, you're paying down the loan balance every month. And the home is very likely appreciating. Add in the tax benefits that come with owning rental property, and a house that felt expensive 10 years ago can end up being one of the best financial decisions you ever made. Do that once, you've got a rental. Do it 2 or 3 times over your life, moving every decade or so, and you've built for yourself a real long-term financial picture without ever setting out to become a real estate investor. We actually have a great interview with one of our clients, Gordon Moss, who did exactly this. It's called Never Sell a Home You Live in Again, and I genuinely recommend you watch it. But I want to be straight with you. This doesn't apply the same way to everyone. If you bought your home maybe before 2022, there's a good chance the math might work in your favor. Rates were low, prices were lower, and rents since then have climbed a lot. If you bought in 2023, it's worth running the numbers. But if you bought in 2024 where prices were near the top, renting that property out today just might not cash flow, might not make sense. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you everyone should hold the property. That's not true. But here's the test. What would this property rent for? And then what's your mortgage payment? If those numbers are close, even if rent runs a few $100s maybe short of the mortgage, holding onto it can still make sense. Especially if it's a property you actually wanna keep long term, or one your family might use again down the road. That's because rent is only one of the ways real estate pays you. There's also pay down of your loan balance, which is called amortization, the tax write-offs, the depreciation, and the appreciation. Once you factor all that in, a property that looks like it's losing $300 or $400 a month on paper can actually be a net positive. We've got another video that breaks down the 5 ways real estate pays. It's worth watching if you want the full picture. So, before you sign a listing agreement, run the actual numbers, not the assumption, the numbers. And if you're not sure how to run them, that's exactly the conversation we have with owners every day. Links in the description. Let's run your numbers together.